3, it's in cinemas right now.
Right then, let's get back to Eurovision. We are going to cast our minds back to 1997. Oh, Sam was 2 years old.
Wow, that's the year I hosted in Dublin.
Was it?
It was indeed. Katrina and the Waves won. Oh, there I am, look at that.
Oh!
Look at the hair.
There's so much to unpick there in that
Katrina's
photograph.
hair is fab too. Katrina and the Waves won, which meant the following year, the contest then went to the UK for a night that changed Eurovision forever.
It's 25 years since the UK last hosted the Eurovision Song Contest, here at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham in 1998, fronted by Terry Wogan and Ulrika Johnson.
The most exciting Eurovision Song Contest for years and years.
Katrina and the Waves had won the year before in Dublin, which meant that we had the honour of hosting Eurovision for the 8th time.
An audience of 4,500 watched the event in the arena, including superfan Alistair Rendell from Bedford.
How did that day start for you?
I was picked up from the school gates by my parents. I was driven over to Birmingham. We abandoned my poor dad in a hotel on the M5, and me and my mum came into the city centre for the show itself. I still remember walking into the arena and seeing the stage all lit up in front of you. I wrote in my diary, the best day of my life so far.
I mean, you were 16. You had a lot of life left.
You never forget your first. You never forget your first Eurovision.
And the performances were memorable. Rehearsals had been taking place for days beforehand, with teams from every country wanting the best for their acts, particularly the Greek composer, who was very passionate about his song.
I need 6 shots to give a beat to the music. Stop, please.
Some acts were notable not just for their song, but also for their stage antics, like German singer Gildo Horn. But Israel's Dana International wowed the crowd. Terry had been commentating since 1971, but was hosting on stage for the first time.
Hold it down to a dull roar. The rest of Europe thinks the British are reserved.
Terry's son Mark was right here in the arena on the night.
To sort of actually come to a Eurovision and see how it was done and see him at work was very special at the time.
How big a deal was it for him to host here?
Well, I think he was quite open and honest about the fact that he thought it was very silly, but he also loved it. He was very excited about being part of it, and he had a very special suit made for the evening, which was a 3-piece number. He opened the show with Ulrika, and then he had to run to the commentary box. And I remember him saying he was quite out of breath by the time he got there. I think I'm correct in saying that the BBC have hosted it more than any other country. Back in '98, it was an extraordinary spectacle. The way that the BBC staged it as a show changed how everybody staged it after that. And it then grew and became much more important.
After our win in '97, hopes were high. It was down to singer Imaani, the first black artist to represent the UK.
You're now performing to 25 countries, 100 million viewers, I was told. That's a different feeling than just going out on a gig and being me. It was being, I had to be a bit more than me, I had to be Great Britain. I ended up second, which was amazing. I hadn't even dreamed of being that far up.
Only Dana International could keep Imaani off the top spot.
Just a little hiatus here, ladies and gentlemen.
We can't find them.
Just a moment's hiatus. Obviously, the winners are celebrated not wisely, but too well.
They're on their way now.
We're trying to prize them from the green room.
Is it something that still, makes you happy?
It's an honour. It's an absolute honour to represent Great Britain. I'm very, very touched that I did so well, so I'm really proud to be a part of that history.
And it's our turn again to make history this year. So, bring it on, Liverpool.
Oh,
brilliant.
Wow. I know, it's making us excited, isn't it? Building it all up. Now, we saw Sir Terry doing the run The
Yes.
sprint from stage to commentary. Are we ready? You've got the trainers on.
I've got the trainers. I've timed it. It's 1:40 coming down the stairs. Unless I fall and then it's less.
don't
A
do
minute
that.
40 just coming down.
Yeah. Going up, there's no rush going up. I can take my time.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
You'll be ace. That's all from us.